On today's episode of Century Countess, I will show you how to make a doll bodice easy version without the need of sewing. Let's get started. So first you will need a doll torso the size of the doll, tape, duct tape or paint cover tape, and this plastic wrap. First thing you want to do is wrap the torso in the plastic, then cover the area you want to make, such as the bodice, with the tape. Make sure it's nice and tight and as fitted as possible with the tape. Next, you want to trace out your design bodice piece. So what I like to do is I'll look at a drawing of a pattern and I will try to follow it. So this one I'm using is a strapless pattern. Here it is right here, all drawn out based on a pattern that I looked at. And I just retraced it by looking at the image. Next thing you want to do is cut out this piece and then salvage what you cut out. And then I will show you what I do next. Afterwards, you trim the excess and you basically got the beginnings of a pattern draft. Now don't worry about the other side. I'm going to show you an easy way on how to make the same pattern piece on one fold so it's one solid bodice piece. So with this newly bodice template, you want to retrace it on some paper and then you want to add a little gourd here and then some modesty length. Trust me, you're going to need this. It will give the little gourd piece will give it shape, and the modest piece will give you that extra bit that the sew and gourd piece takes away. So you want to recut out this pattern piece. Also, if I haven't mentioned, cut on a fold so you have one solid pattern piece. Another thing you want to do is unfold the pattern after you've done cutting it to see and inspect it if it's okay, if it's to your liking, or if you want to trim it more, you can. And then trace it on some mock-up fabric. I suggest mock-up fabric first to see if it works. And then what I like to do for the gores, for people who don't like to sew, just use a little bit of hot glue. Like what I'm doing now, I'm just carefully gluing the area of the gores. Now these gores will give the cup shape to the bodice where the chest goes. And afterwards, we glue the back close. I suggest maybe folding the ends a bit to kind of get a center closure in case your back piece does show a bit. If you plan to use like a little cape or something, then I wouldn't worry about it. I did make some straps for this bodice afterwards. I did do a sequence of me making the straps, which is just two rectangular strips. I wanted to do a backless style dress, and unfortunately that sequence did not film. I filmed it off camera, so all you saw was a white wall for the last few minutes of the film before the final reveal, which was really sad. So I apologize for that. But basically, it's just simple straps sewn at the shoulder pieces right here. I hope this was helpful. Please like and subscribe and hit that bell for more.